All right. This presentation is going to show us how to submit a Netbeans assignment or a Netbeans project as an assignment for either CIT 111 or CIT 130. When you have your Netbeans project and you're finished with it, and I have a sample project here, once I'm sure that it works, I've gone through and I've tested it and it does what I want it to do. I need to prepare it or package it to be submitted. Because the Netbeans project includes multiple files, we're actually going to find the project folder and zip it. Now, you may be wondering, how do I find out where my project folder is? When you created the project, if you remember in the project wizard, there's a line called project location. This is where your project's going to be saved. And as you can see, I have a network location called Documents, Netbeans Projects, out on my network is where I'm saving my stuff here at home. You might be saving it into a different location. You might be saving it on your C drive. You might be saving it wherever. But that location is going to be right here. And the folder name, you can know the folder name by knowing what the project name is. When you put in the project name, you'll see here, and I'll put a project name in here. Test assignment. You can see that the project name here, that the project folder name changes. So when I go to my Netbeans projects folder, I'm going to look for a folder called test assignment. It's going to be different for you. Whatever is listed here, plus whatever the project name is going to be the folder that we're looking for. And that's going to be different for every assignment. That's going to be different from every person in the class, computer to computer. Once I know where I'm looking and what I'm looking for, I'm going to minimize my project and I'm going to go start looking at my computer. I'm going to go to my documents and my Netbeans projects. Oops, I skipped it. Alphabetical order. Here we go. My Netbeans projects. And you'll see I have a testing project. That was the name. Let me delete this so we can do this again. You'll see I have a testing projects folder. And if we look at Netbeans, we'll see that the name of my project was testing project. And if we mouse over it and just don't touch anything, you'll see Java project in, and it'll tell you where your project is saved. So I'm looking for the folder called testing project in my Netbeans project folder. I found it. I'm going to right click on it. And this will work in Windows XP or Windows 7 or even Windows Vista. I'm going to go to Send To, Compressed Folder. That's going to gather up all those files and everything into one file, one smaller file. It'll create a zip file called foldername.zip. So if it's test project, it'll create a zip file called testproject.zip. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch my web browser. My web browser of choice. In this case, I like Chrome, so that's what I use. I'm going to go to the Blackboard site, courses.ccac.edu. I'm going to log in. Choose my correct class. In this case, I'll use 111 as an example. Go to the assignments folder. In all the classes I teach, all of the assignments go in the assignment folder. I'll find the particular week that I'm trying to submit, and I'll find the particular assignment that I want to submit the Netbeans project for. When I click on it, I'm going to see this screen: Preview, Upload, Assignment, and the name of the assignment. You'll find the total points possible, the due date, the name of the assignment, the PDF that goes with it, the PDF handout that I gave out in class. You'll also find an attached file. You'll click Browse My Computer. You'll then find wherever you created that zip file. That's going to vary for all of us. In my case, I know that I created it in my documents and then in Netbeans projects. And then I'm going to look for that zip file, and you can see it's right here. So I'm going to click on it and click open, or I can double click on it, and you'll see it shows up here under attached files. You can then type in some comments. Those comments will come to me, and I'll be able to see them. If you have any questions or want me to look at something, I'll do my best. If you want to let me know something about the assignment, you can put it in here. I don't respond to all of them, but I do read them. When you're all finished and you've got your assignment submitted and you've got your assignment on here, you can click submit. By clicking submit, it sends it to me in the gradebook. If you look at your gradebook, you'll see that it turns into an exclamation point that says it needs attention. That's a note to me to let me know that you've submitted your assignment and now I need to review it. If you click on Save as Draft, it will turn it into a padlock. That lets me know that you're in the process, but I can't touch it until you click Submit. If the link goes away before you get an opportunity to click Submit, there really isn't a whole lot of ways for me to recover the assignment. So you'll want to make sure that you click Submit every time you've attached the file and you're ready to go. If you're concerned that you might not have the program finished exactly the way you want, but you want to make sure that you get something in for credit, please note that for the most part, I permit unlimited attempts at submitting assignments right up until the due date. After the due date, you can't submit anymore, but up until the due date, you can submit as many versions as you want. I always grade the most recent version, unless you let me know that the most recent version is broken. Once you're finished, click submit, and you're done. If you're trying to submit an Alice World file, it's even easier. All you need to do is come into the assignment, click Browse, find the Alice World file on your machine, attach it, enter any comments, and click Submit. Again, if you have any questions on submission of assignments, you can catch me in class or email me at bsimbeck@ccac.edu. Thank you very much for watching this video.